Akuoma, the kind-hearted witch. Once upon a time, there was a kind and beautiful woman named Akuoma. She had a heart full of love and always wanted to help those in need. Akuoma couldn't stand to see people suffering and would do anything she could to make their lives better. One day, a little boy named Obinna crossed paths with Akuoma. He had been poisoned by his stepmother, Ijeego, and was very sick. Akuoma found him on the ground, vomiting and in great pain. She rushed to his side and did her best to help him. But despite her efforts, the young boy tragically passed away. Sadly, Ijeego, the wicked stepmother, saw this as an opportunity to blame Akuoma for the boy's death. The villagers, consumed by anger and grief, believed Ijeego's false accusation and banished Akuoma from their village. It was a deeply hurtful experience for Akuoma, who had only wanted to help Obinna. Feeling the pain of her unfair exile, Akuoma made a firm decision. She decided to dedicate herself to being a force of goodness in the world, showing kindness to those who deserved it, and standing up against wickedness. Akuoma vowed to be an obstacle to those who sought to cause harm and bring suffering to others. And so, Akuoma embarked on her new journey to an unknown place. On her way, she met a very old woman who called her and sympathized with her. Akuoma was taken aback at first, but later summoned courage to ask the woman how she knew about her predicament. The old woman laughed and told Akuoma to follow her because she had been waiting for her arrival. At the old woman's hut, she revealed to Akuoma how she faced the same treatment from her people and was also banished, but she chose not to live among people again and decided to live in the forest, that she possessed enough magical powers and wished to bless someone with them before she died. Akuoma was still inquisitive as to why it should be her. The old woman revealed that she monitors everyone and everything that happens in the village. She had come to know all the good things Akuoma has done and decided to reward her with her powers, and that Akuoma is the right person to deal with evil people of the village. Akuoma was later fortified. This fortification took about 7 weeks to complete. After that, Akuoma decided to go back to her village, this time not as a helpless outcast, but someone who possessed great power to deal with the good and bad. Though Akuoma decided to use her magical abilities for the greater good, despite the injustice she had faced, Akuoma remained determined to spread love, care, and justice wherever she went. After Akuoma returned to the villagers were amazed about her audacity to return to the village. Some villagers tried to stop her from entering the village, but could not withstand her power. She made her way to the palace and ordered Igwe, the traditional ruler, to summon all the villagers. Igwe gave the order and the palace was filled in a few minutes. Among the villagers was Ijeego, who had poisoned her stepson, of which crime Akuoma was banished. Akuoma commanded her to confess, but when she refused, Akuoma used her power to punish her until she confessed. After her confession, the Igwe and the villagers were sorry for passing unfair judgment on Akuoma. The Igwe apologized on behalf of the whole village. and sought for Akuoma's forgiveness. Akuoma forgave them and informed them to be ready, for she will not pardon any evildoer anymore in the village. Akuoma dedicated herself to healing the sick and providing support to those in need. She used her powers to discern the intentions of individuals, using it only to protect the innocent and expose the wicked. Villagers began recognizing her as a wise and fair witch who possessed both immense power and a kind heart. As she continued her acts of kindness, the impact of her actions rippled through the village. Goodness and compassion started to prevail, and the once troubled community began to flourish. The villagers admired Akuoma's selfless nature and looked to her as a symbol of hope and inspiration. The village thrived under Akuoma's guidance as evil was banished and replaced by a strong sense of unity and harmony. People from neighboring villages marveled at the transformation brought about by this remarkable witch, who not only possessed supernatural abilities but also a genuine love for her fellow beings. Years passed, and Akuoma's legend grew far and wide. She became known as the protector of the innocent, the healer of the sick, and the bringer of justice. Her name became synonymous with compassion and fairness. Akuoma's story serves as a reminder that even in the face of adversity and wrongdoing, it is our own inner goodness that can guide us toward creating a better world. Through her actions, she proved that true power lies within empathy, compassion, and the unwavering commitment to do what is right. This is Umma's story time. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I am Amarachi Ihoma, the young storyteller.